All right, this Romans 11 and 7. What then? Israel has not attained that which he seeketh for, but the election have attained it, and the rest was blinded. Right, the rest of the Israelites is going to be blinded by what? The God of this world, which is Esau, the Edomites, and their philosophy, which is actually coming into fruition, which is the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip. That's it. That's all it is. That's simple. According as it was written, God has given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day. And David said, let their table be made a snare and a trap and a stumbling block, and a recompense unto them. And let their eyes be darkened, that they may not see, and bow down their neck, their back always. I say then, have they stumbled, that they should fall? God forbid. But rather through their fall, salvation is come unto the Gentiles, for to provoke them to jealousy. And that's the mixed multitude that even some of y'all who call yourself Israelites are teaching against. That the Nigerian and the people of the west coast of Africa and these different parts of Scotland and England and Finland and Ireland are not Israelites. Y'all out y'all mind, man. Y'all got half the truth. And so y'all got the answer because y'all are actually scattering his flock. He said, he that ain't gathering is doing what? Scatter. And that's all y'all doing. So, all right, let's keep this train moving. Sidetracked a little bit, but we're going to get back on track. All right, let's go into this John 1 and 15. See, y'all got to remember, Yahushua came to his own people, and they denied him too. So, it wasn't no shocking to me that when I came, motherfuckers was looking at me all sideways. But anyway, that's a side note. But yeah, his own rejected him. So y'all gotta understand that. So when you Akims and you Aquas come into the truth, understand that you ain't gonna be welcomed by everybody. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, them are just different mechanisms to these scriptures that you're gonna have to just face. And I'm gonna show you by edifying you, by showing you how we shot went through the same thing. Give me 1 second, because I don't even know where this camera at. Okay. Yeah, so I don't want you to be all struck like, oh man, nobody want to hear me, my family, you know, all that happened to y'all was shot too. Let's get it. St. John 1 and 11. He came unto his own, and his own received him not. But as many as received him, to them give him power to become the sons of God, even to them that believe on his name. So that's another thing. You can't play this game with these Israelites or these Christians talking about, well, the name is whatever, he have many titles. No, he don't have many titles. He have one name, and you have to understand that, and that's it. And you know, hey, nobody can laugh if they want to. They be the next one to get caught up in the riots. But yeah, he have one name. And if you ask majority of the people, what is the Lord's name and what language, they'll say, oh, he spoke Hebrew. Yeah, that's right. But then you say, well, what's his name? They go right back to Jesus. And you be like, well, that's Greek. See, so America has taught and dumbed y'all down that y'all don't and can't comprehend your own English language. Y'all comprehending it, but y'all don't have that, what's that, 6 or 7 continent? Meaning they can't process what they saying and interpret it and give it back to you as in the form of an answer. They missing that. And that's the spirit realm. That's what Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shah got to give you. But let's keep going. But as many as we, it said, which were born not of blood, nor of the will of flesh, nor of the will of man, but of God. And the word was made flesh. See that? So don't get stupid with it. The word was made flesh, but it was Yahweh's will that this is how his son was going to come, which was through controversy. Because if you go into the whole Joseph thing, vocal Malone, what you don't understand is you got to go to Romans and Hebrews to tell you of the seed of David. Meaning seed means sperm. That's why when we do the lineage, it goes back through what? The sperm, the genealogy. Matthews 1 and 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all act like like we just making these things up. No, man, this is how you break down the scriptures. Now let's go to that next one, Mark 6:1, to edify that. Because the church, they try to use that scripture and say, oh, see, it's talking about he came to his own and that opened up for the Gentiles. No, that ain't what he was talking about. I thought that was my man. Y'all know that ain't what that's talking about. This is the precept to that. It's Matthew 6:1. And he went out from thence and came into his own country, and his disciples followed him. And when the Sabbath day was come, because everybody was going to be there resting, he began to teach in the synagogue, and many hearing him was astonished, saying, from whence has this man these things? And what wisdom is this which is given unto him, that even such mighty works are wrought by his hand? Is not this the carpenter, the son of Mary, the brother of James, and of Judas, and of Jude, and Simon? And are not his sisters here with us? And they were offended at him. But Yahushua said unto them, a prophet is not without honor, but in his own country, and among his own kin, and in his own house. And he could there do no mighty work, save that he laid his hands upon a few sick folks and healed them. And he marveled because of their unbelief. And he went round about the village teaching. See that? And he called unto his 12 and began to send them forth by two, and gave them power over unclean spirits. Exactly. See that? So that was a testimony for them to understand that, look, man, I'm the king of and the Lord of salvation, even for them, and they my own people, and they don't even believe me. So now y'all see what y'all gonna be facing. That's another glimpse. Go out 2 by 2 and teach. And that's what Akims are doing all the way into this day. Still pushing out that righteous vibration, so the downfall of Babylon, aka Sodom and Gomorrah, can end, which is America. That's what this is all about, man. All about. Let's get that John 1:1 to 8. A lot of y'all mad that this word is out too, man. A lot of you sell out. Y'all mad that this word is out, because it's basically shining a light in this darkness, that what we call America. This is the dark city. Remember when they were speaking there, and they made that movie, The Dark City, and you had them Zionist Jews behind the scenes going around and changing everything of them cars are. That's what's happening today. Just let me get that real quick. That Isaiah. Yeah, people don't know they living in dark cities. Ask anybody something educational that's beneficial spiritually to their life. They don't know. Ask them anything outside of that, and they get it. It's Isaiah 60:1. Arise, shine, for the light is come, and we know Yahushua was that light which he gave to his name. He sent us out 2 by 2. Arise, shine, for the light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, the gross darkness the people, but the Lord shall shine arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. Right. Meaning we got the whole understanding of the truth. That's why we out here to defend the gospel now. That's what this is all about. Again, I'm going back to that. This is what this is all about. And a lot of y'all don't have a clue on what's going on out here. It's John 1:1, and this is the light right here. It's in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. So Yahweh B'Ashem Yahushua, under Yahweh, was the Word, and the Word was God, and it was with God, meaning it was a power. The same was in the beginning with God. See that? The same was in the beginning with God. Who is that? Talking about Yahushua, who was always here with Yahweh. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of man. Exactly. So that's why I say, arise, for the light have shined, from Isaiah 60. because Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah is the actual one who illuminated Alahayim, the powers, with us Akims. See that? This going on a higher level right here. This meat right here. Us Akims, who was here from the beginning, who made the earth. I know, let me get it. Let me get it. See, this that meat right here. This ain't for the babies. This right here for the grown people. Hold on, y'all. I gotta find that motherfucker first. I think it was Wisdom of Solomon, like 6. Yeah, it is right here. Yeah, this Wisdom of Solomon 7 and 17. For he has given me certain knowledge of the things that are, namely to know how the world was made and the operation of the elements. Why was we given that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding? Because we was there with him from the beginning who made the motherfucker. The beginning, ended, and midst of the times, the alternate of the turning of the sun and the changes of seasons. Right, that's how we know that everything is revolved around what? The moon. Meaning lunar calendar. The changing of seasons, the circuits of years, and the positions of stars. The nature of living creatures and the furies of wild beasts, the violence of wind and the reasoning of man, diversities of plants and the virtues of roots, and all such things that are either secret or manifest, them I know. And that's Yahweh Shah. And Yahweh Shah taught what? His man, the same thing. And we are, and as time go on and we increase and get that extraterrestrial bodies, then we will increase in our wisdom and knowledge and understanding too. We can manipulate the elements. He said, you shall be able to do what I can do and even greater. It say, the same was in the beginning with God, and all things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of man. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. This was the man sent from God, whose name was John. The same came for a witness, to bear witness of the light, that all men through him might believe. He was not the light, but was sent to bear witness of the light. Right, and then John did his job. And John was what, 6 months older than him, his cousin. Family and blood. It's 2 Corinthians 4 and 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world has blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahweh Shah Mashiach, who is the image of God, should shine upon them. That's what I'm talking about. So 2/3 of our people, y'all fitted for destruction. And the rest of us, the light gonna shine upon us. We gonna believe and be saved, and that's how this movie is being played out. Yeah, I wish I don't care if you like it or not. This is what it is. This is how he set his movie up, with his actors in it. Esau on the left hand side, Jacob Yaikwar, meaning supplanter of the 12 tribes of Israel, is on the right hand side, and he did his job, and now we doing our job. And this is a man's thing too, by the way. Just let me show you. This ain't no woman thing, this is a man's thing. Women's supposed to be where y'all supposed to be at, in the house. It's Ezekiel 34. Yeah, this Ezekiel 34 and 31. And ye my flock, the flock of my pastors are man, and I am your God, said the Lord God. So the man's supposed to be out here on the highway and the highway. I mean, but you know, to each his own. That's how you want to run your camp. I ain't saying that that's something wrong. I'm just saying that the man's supposed to be doing all the preaching. So, I mean, I ain't saying you got women preaching. I'm just saying, I'm just laying down more facts. Because a lot of people got problems, especially in this world, because the God of this world has blinded them, and that's what has our blacks, Latins, and Native American women thinking that they can teach, which no, you can't teach. And that's that Queen of Heaven spirit, which is bringing in what's that? Thanksgiving, which I told them at work. They was like, well, we only working half today. I said, look, I don't care about no Thanksgiving. I said, all it is, to sum it up, is, to be honest, is a bunch of white colonized Edomite devils. I ain't say that, but I said white colonizers came over here and took their land and gave us something to celebrate, and saying, since y'all don't have no culture or history, here, y'all can celebrate it with us. That's it. That she was like, oh, like, fuck out of here. Like, you don't know that shit. Fuck out of here. Right, but the God of this world has blinded them. Let me go back to that. The God of their world is Esau, goddamn Edomite. Justice to the black woman, no better. She up there smiling. Look, off his head. But look, doing her though. Can't tell her nothing though. Matter of fact, that's the career woman right there. See where I'm at. That's what that is. That's the career woman. It's 35. See?